Hello everyone, Mike Rempel from Excel Bytes with today's Excel Bytes tutorial. Today we're going to take a look at three options in the Paste Special menu that I think you'll find very useful when you're copying and pasting data. But before we jump into that, please take a minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you'll get a notice whenever I put out a new video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also find me at any of the social media sites you see here. So now, let's check out today's topic. So here's our scenario. I have just a basic data table here, and I want to copy it to another location, whether it's somewhere else on this worksheet, on a separate worksheet, or even in a separate workbook. But when I paste it, I want it such that if I make any changes to this main table, it will also change the data in the copy table. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this data. I'll use the keyboard shortcut Control-C. And let's say I want to move over here and I want to paste it. Now I can use a Control-V, and if I used a Control-V, nothing is going to happen. It's just basically pasting the data as it was. So I'm going to hit Control-Z to undo that. But instead, I want to right-click and choose Paste Special. Then down at the bottom, there is an option called Paste Link. I'll choose that. And notice now, each one of these references back to the original table. So therefore, if I make any changes here, for example, with the number 28 in cell D2, if I made 1000 and hit enter, notice it automatically changed the value in M2 because M2 just says equals D2. Now, there's two other things that I want to show you at the same time regarding Paste Special. Now, I'm going to undo this. And again, I'll copy the original data here, Control-C, go over to here, right-click, Paste Special. I'll do my Paste Link. Now, as long as this is still copied, notice you still have the dancing ants going around that data. I can right-click here, go back to Paste Special, and choose Formats. Say OK, and now it pasted the format from the original data. And again, since the data is still copied, I can right click again, choose Paste Special, and I can choose column widths and say OK, and it will adjust the columns to match the columns of the original data. And again, since I already have this data copied, if I go to a different worksheet and do the same thing, I'm going to right click, Paste Special, and choose Paste Link. Again, I can right click, Paste Special, choose column widths, OK, and right click, Paste Special, choose Formats, and say OK. And now I have an exact copy, and you can see here that it's referencing sheet 1 and cell D2. So again, if I go into this cell, change it to, for example, 1000, notice it changed it in the data I have here, and also on sheet 3 it changed it there. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up a new worksheet and go back to my original worksheet, copy this data, Control-C, go to my new worksheet, say select this cell here, right click, Paste Special, Paste Link, and again notice now it's referencing the other workbook, my pastespecial.xlsm, and then the sheet number and cell B4. So I can even have the data be linked to a different workbook. Again, if I go back to here and I change this to say 5555, hit enter, it changed it in this data here, changed it in the second worksheet we had, and it also changed it in the new workbook. And that's how you can do that in Excel.